Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, friends. This is JB's Crochet and I'm Amber. And today is a pop-up. I am working on my project below the camera for a challenge that you'll have to wait and see what I'm talking about till this weekend. So I'm going to actually finish this row I'm on and put it down and pick something else up and work on my Ruana while I chat with you guys. Hello, Kendall. Hello, hello. I am finishing up a row I'm on. I would show you, but I'm waiting until my video comes out of the challenge that I accepted. Hello, lurk away. Yep, 1 minute into my live. I am just trying to finish up this row on this project I'm working on. But it's 2-weight or 3-weight yarn and a 4mm hook. Hello. Hello, Tracy. So the yarn, I have a cake of yarn I'm working with, and it has all kinds of sizes in it. And the first one that pulls out of the center is a 3-weight, tiny 3-weight. So I am not used to this tiny, but I am gonna work with it. So we're just here, it's just to hang out, crochet and chat, and I'll chat with you. You usually say it after I've finished? Yeah. Sometimes YouTube, I tell you. Honestly, so I was thinking about this earlier. I was like, I said I was going to do a members only live, but then I happened to catch a video or a live. I think it was just a pre-recorded video of Russ from It's Raining Yarn, and he mentioned that he started memberships purely for people to help support his channel. Like he wasn't gonna for now he's keeping his videos for everybody. Like he's not gonna have any special perks. And I'm like, that's how I kind of wanted to go in. That's how I initially was thinking about going into this. And that's what I think I'm gonna stick to. I'm gonna stick to my guns and my gut and just go with that. My heart tells me just do the 99 cents to allow people to support the channel, So all right. I'm gonna put this tiny yarn down. I will actually show you the yarn real quick. It is tiny. I don't know if you can tell how tiny it is. It is definitely a DK. I put it up next to one of my DK skeins up here, and it was almost thinner than the DK. So that's how I'm gonna do it, Kendall. So this morning's hello everybody. Right, it is thin. So this morning's video, I put up that I'm making this, but I'm actually going to work on frogging this just now. Haven't actually gotten around to it. I had someone comment on my questions that I had in my video this morning about, honestly, I don't know, Tracy. It's a cake of yarn that I was sent. Like Kim from Fortunate Creations, her cake challenge that she's doing. Very, very similar to one. And his cake challenges, or his like, but he's picking people but she's sending them to anybody that was interested in it. So it was her way of destashing her yarn. So I have no clue. Michelle from Yes Michelle, she was saying, so it's like Karen Simply Soft, and I was like, yeah, but it's thinner. Yeah, and Karen Simply Soft is not my favorite. So this yarn is a challenge for sure from her. So, Oh my gosh, I can't frog this very quickly because I have a cord connected to my phone just to keep it charged while we're live. And so it's like I can't rip it because if I do, I'll hit the cord and shake you guys and pull the wire out or charging the charging cord. Trying to figure out where I could put this and frog it faster, but I can't. I'm not a lefty, so excuse me. I got myself a new water cup. Went back to these, and I don't typically buy from Target, but I knew Target has the better colorways. Colorways. I got those everywhere with me now. Colorways. The colors of these Owala cups, and so I went into the app and shopped. I can't, Tracy. Hello, Michelle. Yeah, no, I can't use any other yarn. Her rule for her cake challenge is, and see, that's the difference between her and Juan's challenge. They're very similar challenges with it being scrap cakes, but her rule is you can only use the cake. You can't use anything else. You can't add to it. You have to use just the cake. And boy, is it a dense one. Like it is packed. She packed this thing. But you guys will just have to wait and see the colors and the early rows of my project this weekend for one of my pre-recorded videos over the weekend. So unfortunately, no, I can't run anything with it. So I'm just gonna have to change hook size throughout throughout it just to make it consistent and not like. Although this project that I'm gonna make is gonna be so fun because it's gonna literally change the yarns and stuff, and it's gonna be thick, thin, thick, thin, thick, thin, and it's just gonna be like a very scrappy project, and it's just gonna be fun, and it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be one of my favorites, not the favorite, but it's gonna be up there in my favorite projects, and I will more than likely use it because of that fact. I'm gonna be like, I got to use this so other people can see it. So I'm basically with the yarn cake that I'm working with, I'm gonna be making this the same stitch, but this I'm doing this is gonna be my Ruana. The cake that I'm using to be challenged with, I'm gonna make something else that's wearable. Yeah, I know, Kendall. I can't wait. It's the colors are so random, but they all work together strangely. Marianne, goodness gracious, or Michelle, you guys are talking and I'm getting those bings that you're hearing. That's Michelle and Marianne in a group chat with me. Should tell Marianne to get in here, Michelle. So, no, okay. See, there's Marianne. She's heading to bed, I guess. Heading to bed for a nap. This yarn does not like to frog very well. That or it's my hair is getting caught in it. It's got a fuzz to it. Anyway, but with Russ and the whole members only thing, I think I'm gonna stick to like a Wednesday afternoon live. I like this afternoon live because right now I have Bible study in the morning, so my day is not any less hectic, but just oh, that's why said she's headed to bed because you told her I was live. I see how it is, Marianne. Oh my goodness. Almost done frogging, y'all. Almost. That's all I have left. I don't think I'm going to do the foundation half double crochet on the Ruana. I think I'm just going to do the chain. But then I got to measure how long I want it. Because sitting down, I can't measure myself. I'm going to have to stand up and do it. Oopsies. I yanked it out of my hands. So, are you guys working on anything while you lurk and listen? See, this yarn is thick. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, the difference between these two. Oh my goodness. Like, this is a thick 4 right here. and this is a thin 3 for sure. No, Michelle, you're fine. I just went live after you started sending those messages. Like, it was literally 10 minutes ago, so you're fine. No worries. Don't fret. And I think I'm gonna try and use this hook. This is a Omi hook, size J. I was starting to like this one, and I liked it when I made the blanket behind me. That blanket, I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's kind of blacked out a little bit. I used this 7 when I made that puzzle blanket. Well, it's not a puzzle blanket. I used puzzle yarn to make that blanket. You're working on the Yes Michelle's crochet project. Oh. Well, we just Marianne and I we were talking, and we were like, how fun would it be to challenge the challenger? Because nobody was going to challenge you. And so we just thought, and then we thought, how how much more random and challenging would it be if we both picked a color? Because the challenge was to pick at least 2 colors to send to somebody. And so and then we thought it'd be fun to just we each, pick our own colors and not tell each other what we're picking until after we had bought it and shipped it and it was, done and there was no changing it. Hello, Jolene. So, um, we just thought it would be fun and extra challenging, and I'm glad it's bringing light to your dark days with being ill right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got a long ways to go. 15, 16. I don't know. These hooks are so long for my hands. I lost count already. Hello, Heidi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I actually got it right. What am I working on? 20, hold on. Since I'm on 20. I just got done frogging all this yarn from the stuff I already had on it. I want to make myself a Ruana, possibly. We'll see how it goes. So I had my lines going horizontally, and I'm like, with a Ruana, I really think that I want to make them vertical lines because vertical lines are better to make yourself look taller and thinner. So yes, don't forget those thummies if you can, please. So 22, 23. It'll take me a while to chain this. 25, 26. You know what? I'll look up every 10. How's that? 28, 29, 30. If I don't see anything, I'll look back down to another 10. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. C2C shell stitch panel for a blanket. Okay. So can anyone tell me, is 136 a multiple of 3? I would assume it is because 36 is, but I don't know if 136 is. I don't have a calculator. A calculator. I think I said 40. Because that is the multiple for the one Ruana that I saw, but I have to do multiples of 3 in order to do the stitch that I'm doing. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 9, 50. 135. Okay, so I'll do 135 because the pattern for the Ruana that I found to do a small Ruana for a small size, which I'm assuming will be about the size I want, because the girl in the picture looks small and petite, so that's what I'm going off of. So her multiple was 136, but she did a whole different kind of pattern. I'm just going based off of that I believe she used a 6 millimeter, and I'm doing the lacy V-stitch that I found, um, on YouTube yesterday. So I really love the lacy V-stitch, so that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it vertically instead of having it go horizontally. So I'm at 50 stitches, 50 chains right now. So 90, 45. Yep, 135. Okay. So 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Hello, Ivy. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, oops, 70. I hope I'm counting. I'm not losing my spot. I really want to put you guys at crochet level, but I feel like that it gives a weird angle when I do that. I think I said 70. I'm gonna have to count this when I'm done to make sure. I'm pretty sure I'm on 70. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 81. This is so entertaining, you know. Come on here and watch me count. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, oops, 88, 89, 90. I think I am gonna switch, maybe. And just these are just too long for me. I don't know why. I don't know where my 6 is though. My dots hook. I need to find my dots hook. Michelle, I lost my dots hook, my 6.0. I have not, Kendall. I am trying to finish my cat's meow before I start that. So my goal is to have it done by the time he actually officially releases it to the rest of the world. So I want to get my cat's meow done before I start another blanket. So this isn't a blanket. That's why I'm starting it. This should be a fairly quick. What number was I on, y'all? 80? I think I was on 80. Or 90. 90. I think I'm on 90. I have to restart. Ah! So I found the Premier 1 pound yarn at the a brand new Dollar Tree, and I got 4 colors, 2 of each one, but I don't want to use the white. So I was actually trying to shop my stash to make the cowl if I do it, and for fall colors, I didn't want to use the white because I was like, I don't want to use the white. So I was left with the 3 colors. He's using 5, so I think 3 being another odd number should work pretty good with it. And I'll just go through each color once per week. You know, like I'll go red. It's a red color. It's the red. It's the green and the blue that are in the 1 pounds in the Dollar Trees. I'm actually putting those 3 colors together, and I'm going to run week 1 in one color, week 2 in the next color, week 3 in the next color, and then start back over with the first color for the next week. And I have 2,000 yards almost, 1,800 and some odd yards per color. So I should be able to do the whole cowl with the 6 1 pounds that I have. Oh, I think I was on 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Do you see how much faster I just counted? I switched to this, and that's how much faster I was able to do that. Like, for some reason, these hooks slow me down because of how long they are. I have to choke up on them just to get it to. You see how far out it sticks then? I want to hold it here, but I have to hold it here in order to make it work. It slows me down. So now they're just pretty to look at. And now I really should, you know, I think for certain projects I'll use these because I just ordered a couple more of these off Amazon and I'm sitting here going, I probably should cancel that order because I'm not sitting here complaining about these. Yeah, you know what? I think my dots hook is actually in my project bag that I have a Boggy Creek blanket in. That Queen's Crafts by Bridget bag that I have. I think it's in there. I'm pretty sure my dots hook is in there. Yeah, so thankfully, well, and I had just bought this yarn on Sunday, so I just got it. Thanks. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was because I couldn't get the chain. I had to extend the 5 out until I got the chain done. 6, 7, yeah, 8, 9, 10. Do you guys ever do that when you're counting? You're like 5, like you mess up the chain. You're like, it just takes you longer to get that chain completed. So you 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I had it. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure, Michelle, it's in that bag. I just haven't looked in there. That's why it's lost at the moment because I haven't actually looked in that bag. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oop, I just saw it change 30. Hello, sugar. Yeah, the bigger hooks are just too long. I will say this one's a little bit better. I don't know why than this one. Well, they're the same length. Well, maybe it's actually some of their hooks are shorter. They have 7-inch hooks and then they have 6.7. I think this one is the better one, but it's got a really pointy end. No, they're the same length. I don't know. I know some of their hooks are smaller. I thought I had one of them, but I know I ordered the 6.7 ones, so I think I went to 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. All right, y'all. Time to see if this is going to be long enough. You know what? We're just going to do this. I don't know. And a knife holder. I think I said that because I was watching you hold that hook. Not a knife holder. Okay. Yeah, I hold it like this. I'm going to stand up and see like how long this is. Okay, so if I stretch it out, they go past my hip and my tushy. I feel like I need to go another, I don't know, 10 or 20 stitches to get it just a slightly bit longer, maybe. I don't know. Let me see. Let me try that again. So it, without stretching it, they hang to my waist. Like, but back here it goes, the knot on the slip knot hits right about mid tush. Yeah. I just have the one. I just have this. These are my three Omi hooks from Amazon, off of Amazon. These two right here are resin, and then this one's wooden. And oops, it literally dropped into my frogged pile of yarn and disappeared. Like, I actually cannot see the hook. I have to pull it out without it catching anything too. Hello, Kimberly. I'm making a Ruana, so that's why I was measuring it. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how long to make it. I have 135 right now. And if I fold it in half, it just reaches my waist, my hips. I like my clovers. I haven't gotten any tulips yet. I want to get some, but I just haven't actually purchased any yet, but I love these. First, I guess I'm like Juan with like collecting them, and I kind of like the way they look. And the two that I ordered are resin hooks that have like two different colors and they're sparkly in the pictures. So I'm hoping I at least get, sparkly ones. So I don't know. All right, I'm going to go 9 more stitches, I think. I think I'm going to go 9 more. So that would put me at, let's see, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So 144 is divisible by 3. Should be. Right? All right, now I got to go back and count these and make sure I have 144. Oh, goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to pull my stitch markers out and mark them every 20. So that way if I lose count again, yay, hello, Jojo. That way when I'm talking and lose count, I can just go back to the last one I was on or recount them. All right. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So if I don't see your comment and respond to it, just go ahead and ask it again. So JoJo's in the house. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. My eye is starting to cross. 60. I saw a tutorial where the lady just overchained and then cut off the exit. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I make sure it's the right amount. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. I would rather count it and have it be right for me because I don't want to get to the end of the row and be short a stitch. Because I've done that several times with this lacy V-stitch. All right, see, I lost count. So now I have to 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. And this yarn that I have currently is like basically black, so that's why it's making my eyes cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me pull this one out before I lose it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20, 20, 20, 20. Hold on a second, I'll answer that question. A ruana is basically like a poncho wrap style thing where it's basically like a blanket, but it's like slit down the center here, and you can wrap it around you, and you can like take one of the wrap and wrap it around this way, and you can take the other one and wrap it around this way. You can use it like a wrap, or you could wear it like, it hangs, the two panels hang over the front, and then you have a back panel in the back. Well, I'm actually making mine in 2 panels and then seaming the 2 panels together about halfway up and then stopping, and then the opening goes around my neck. Yeah, so 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. I got it right. Yeah, so I hope it turns out looking okay because of this yarn I'm using. It's a Bernat Pop, and the color changes aren't exactly smooth. Like, they don't transition like an ombre, they just kind of so I'm hoping it turns out okay. All right, so I got to skip the first, let's see. Wow, I can't see this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then go into the fifth. So the 4 chains that you miss are your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So that's how you start it. And now I'm just going to work on V-stitches across here and try and skip every 2. So I'm going to do this 1 row and then see if it's long enough when I fold it over, because I feel like it increases a little bit in size when you add the stitches to it. So are you working on anything right now? I almost called you Ruwana. I meant Jojo. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's Nightbot finally. Welcome, Nightbot. Thanks for joining us. I can call you Ruwana. I don't know why, because I was thinking about the Ruwana and like I was gonna say your name and that's what came out. So this is not something I need to work on right now, because I don't like looking down away from you guys. You're devising a sweater in your head. That's cool. I'm devising a Ruwana. So I found a stitch pattern. Oh, and you know what? I still haven't found the link to it. I put the words in, but when I'm uploading the video, I can't like I can't go out and get the link on my phone while I'm in, you know, uploading my video. So I was like, well, I'll just type this here, link for Lacy V Stitch, and then I was like, I remind myself, no, I did put it in there. Never mind, it's in there. I can't remember who it's by though. That the lady that I got this stitch pattern from. Y'all, I found this lady that I got this stitch pattern from, the Lacy V Stitch. She's not the original creator of it, obviously. She found it. And the really cool thing that she does is she makes these cards that you can print for free on her blog website thing. And you can print them out and then you work up a swatch of it with her video, and you can staple the swatch. So she prints it out on cardstock and then staples the swatch to the piece of paper, and then the cardstock has the card for the pattern on it. I haven't actually gone to her blog to see what it is, so it's either like a written out pattern or something that is with that sample, and then you have like, you know, a sample swatch of that particular one in your own hand. You know, you made it with your own hands, and then you can look at it and remember, oh, that's how I did that, by reading the pattern. And I'm like, that would be so cool to do on my channel, where I do the same thing, where I you know, we can do stitch sample swatches and make our own sample books, swatch sample books, binders. You know, go buy one of those thick 2-3 inch binders and, you know, hole punch the pages that we make and stick them in there as we make them. I thought that would be fun. Maybe we could do that on Wednesdays or something. I don't know, live. Maybe. Or I don't know. I haven't figured out the logistics, because I literally just thought about that this morning. It has a whole 2 of them in it, huh? Yeah, so it sounds like she does this pretty regularly. I haven't gone more into her channel yet since that one video I found of hers. So my eyes are, this yarn is so dark. It's making it hard to do this. This is why this first chain is slow because or this first row, um, because I'm, 1, I'm going into dark colored yarn, and 2, the first row into the foundation chain is always the slowest, and that's okay. It's frustratingly okay. Um, but once I get this row done, this first row, it flies a lot faster because this stitch pattern, you don't really have to go into stitches. You go into spaces. Pretty much every row, almost every the whole thing. Like the only stitch that you have to go into a stitch with is the first single crochet on the 2 rows that you do the single crochet chain 3s of this stitch pattern. They're painfully slow, Kendall. That's what it is. They're painfully slow. Like I'm only this far, but I'm also starting and stopping to talk to you guys, so and I'm having to make sure I'm skipping the right amount. So I'm skipping 2 chains in between my V stitches, which if you know V stitches is just a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then you skip 2 chains, do the same thing over again. So I think with the way I'm reading how you hate doing the first row of projects, they're a pain. That's basically what I would say about ends. I hate sewing in ends. They're a pain. But if if it means that I'm finished with that project, then yeah, then they're not so bad then. My youngest, I just made a C2C blanket for him and I left the 2 ends. Same here, Jojo. Like I think mosaic looks amazingly fun to do. And really I can wrap my head around doing it. It's the ends that keep me. Your secret project. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Oh my goodness. Why do I always pick these, like, patterns or whatever stitches that require me to pay attention to it and not you guys? So I'm basically crocheting into these chains even with my stitch markers there. When I get done with this row, I'll take them out, but I just don't want to deal with taking them out right now. After the 4th row, goodness. Yeah. I would see all those ends and go, I'm just gonna leave them there. I think that's why a lot of the mosaics that you see, not all of them, but some of them, the people actually people leave the ends on purpose for a fringe. Oh, Michelle, you're so funny. It's it's funny because as anxious as I am to see it, like I forget about it though throughout my day. And so until I see your name and hear you talk about your project, then I remember. And then I go, oh, I just want to see it. So it doesn't kill me the whole time. What? It's not gonna shut back on. Oh boy. My youngest and his Nintendo. It was like it stopped working. Like it wouldn't turn off, wouldn't turn on or something like that. And now it came back on yesterday, last night. It turned on. He was able to play on it for almost an hour and now it turned itself back off. Like something's broke in it. Like so he is not happy he can't play it. He's like, well, what am I gonna play now? I'm like, well, I don't know. I guess you're just gonna have to go figure that out. Cause I can't turn the TV on up here. Cause we got these plugs. Y'all, we had to go get special plugs that we could use our phone to turn off, like to turn off where basically the electricity is almost turned off to the stuff that it's plugged into. It's kind of like Kim with her hot glue gun. She can tell her Alexa to turn it on, and it turns it on. So we can actually do that with these plugs that we got for our TVs. And yes, our child actually made us do that because they were finding ways around using it. And so we had to figure out yet another thing to keep them from, doing things that they know they shouldn't be. So I have to go into the app to turn on the TV, and I can't do that because I'm on my phone with you guys right now. So he is just gonna have to either go watch the other two and survive, or just survive without it. So I am not that concerned about it. So this is why I'm concerned about this pattern in this yarn. Maybe this isn't the right yarn. Do you see how it just changed from that dark to that color? I'm starting to wonder if this is not the right project for this, because oh, no worries, Sammy. I'm glad you're here. So yeah, I'm starting to wonder if this is the right yarn for it. Or if I should just go get I was thinking it was either this Bernat Pop that I have, or it is not variegated. It's self-striping, which is that considered variegated, or is variegated and self-striping two different categories? Let me pull it out. Let's see if I can move this yarn out of the way. I got these cakes, a couple of these cakes in a mystery box from Juan. And it has color changes in it, but they're very quick where they change. So except for these grays right here into the white, those ombre a little bit better than this, like, and I think that's why they're called Bernat Pops. So they're supposed to look like that, I know it's upside down, but so I don't know. Now I'm starting to question my yarn choice. I thought it would make a great, and maybe I don't have the right stitch. Self-striping. Oh no. I don't know what to do. My other yarn is downstairs. I should have done this downstairs, because then I could, shop my yarn with you guys behind me. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Because I just feel like that would look strange on the edge, on either edge, whether it be on the inside or the outside. You think it'll be okay? Hello, Tammy. Let's see, what did you say? Or maybe you could see where it goes from here and see if you like it further in. Yeah, see, that's what I was also thinking, is I'm kind of stubborn. I'm like, I really wanted to use this. Because then I also can go to Juan and say, look what I made with your yarn, because he wants to see what we make with the yarn that we got from him. So, oh, I suppose I'll keep going. You know what I'll do is I'll do one full section of this and see what I think, because I can always frog it all back out. I am okay with that because I'm designing it basically on the fly. And who knows, maybe it'll turn out well. Maybe it'll turn out beautifully. Who knows? But at some point today, I got to put this down and work on my cat's meow because I have 22 more rows left on it. I'm so close to being done. I'm so excited. Hello, Dee Marie. Congrats, Tammy, on your live the other day. I couldn't stay very long, but congrats on going live. I don't remember. I think it was your first one. You did a good job. What am I making? I am trying to make a Ruana for myself. I'm going based off of the shape of like how Ruanas are constructed. And my own, like, I found a stitch that I like, a stitch pattern that I like, that I am trying out for my Ruana. Oh, you're doing just fine. Oh, you didn't see her. Yeah, she went live Monday afternoon, early evening for me, I think. I think I had to run to dance, and that's why I missed it. Remember? Yay! It was your first live. I thought so. You did a good job. The little bit that I saw at the beginning. I just haven't been able to, like Dee Marie said, it's hard to watch everybody's stuff. Yep. Go turn those notifications on, Kendall. So I think I just happened to see it because, I'm constantly checking my phone and saw that Tammy was live, and I was like, whoa, Tammy's live. And then I went and told Michelle and Marianne. No, did I tell Marianne? I told Michelle. I think Marianne was already on there, or she was in bed. I can't remember. Yeah, so I'm doing the lacy V-stitch. So the first row is the V-stitch, then the second row is the granny cluster, basically. I mean, that's what I'm calling it because it's 3 double crochets in 1 chain space. Yep. Hey, that's right, Dee Marie. I at least try to comment and like on as many videos as I can. The second row is technically the row 2 through 5 is what you repeat on this pattern. So the first one is just your setup row. I cannot turn that on right now. When I'm done, I'm done. Stop disrupting me, please. The longer I have to talk to you, the longer I'm on here. I didn't mute myself that time. I didn't care. Thank you for coming, Heidi. And happy birthday, Kendall. Just happened to see Tammy mention that. Oh, eyes. 1, 2, 3. Stay out of the food, please, without asking. He is determined to play something. So we do have a PlayStation that he can play on, but it's attached to one of those plugs. And I have to turn it on in order to get the PlayStation to work. So, yeah. He's impatiently waiting, which he can wait. It's fine. Oh, fun. Well, depending on when you're on, I more than likely will have my phone and be able to see if you're on or not. But we do have dance this evening. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is just, I'm glad I have 20 people watching right now. Makes me so happy. No cake winding today, y'all. I'm low on scraps. I jokingly said this morning on Kim's live at Fortunate Creations, I said, I need to finish my whips and start making more stuff so that way I have scraps to use to make more cakes. Mm. Michelle, this is my new water cup. I'm doing good to drink my water. Although it's really cold, so it's a little hard to drink because it's so cold. And so I can't do very much, so I have to constantly pick it up. I thought I had a sample of the lacy V-stitch to show you guys, but I just remembered I frogged it all out. So, I am making a Ruana Demery, and I'm on my setup row right now. So see, here's more of that gray that's coming in, y'all. So, let's see. Oh, I should show you guys. I forgot to mention on my video this morning, I got happy mail from our very own Yes Michelle. I saw your comment, Kendall, about the winder. Michelle sent me these books. Crocheting logbook and a yarn stash logbook. I have to tell you, Michelle, as soon as I saw these, I went, she doesn't know me very well. I'm very appreciative, and because you gifted these to me and I didn't buy them myself, I'm gonna be more likely to use them maybe. I told her, I was like, the only thing wrong with these is that I have to remember to actually use them. So, you know what? While I got you on here, and I'm starting a new project, I'm going to open it up to the first page, which it looks identical to this. It just has to be bees. It can be upper, lower, it doesn't matter. I want to use a erasable. So I'm going to use, these are another type of pen that I like. They are friction pens. This one clicks and it has this little eraser on the top. I can actually erase my pen. Project number. Project number 1 million. Like, it has project number. I mean, I suppose it's my first project in here because it's not my first project ever. I'm just gonna skip that part. Project name. I'm gonna say Lacy for now. Lacy V Stitch Ruana. I write slow, sorry. Created for myself. Start date October 9th. So 10/9. End date. No idea. Hook size, I'm using a 6.0 millimeter clover. More. I don't have to put clover or more, but that's what I'm putting. Pattern. Well, it's the Lacy V stitch. Lacy V stitch. Design source, I have no idea. Gauge, doesn't matter. Extra tools, that doesn't matter. Ebony and ivory is the color. Ebony. Sorry if I'm not if I'm missing the chat. Hello, Shannon. Yeah, stop typing because I can't. I'm missing it as I write this. I'm confused. Okay, sorry. I am filling out this. Since Michelle sent it to me, I'm doing it live on my channel so you can see I'm actually using it. Ebony and ivory. Brand. Well, I think it's Yarn Inspirations. Yep. Yarn Inspirations. This is a long word, y'all. Bernat. Pop. There you go. That's all I got to put in there. New comments. Hello, hello, Shannon. Thank you for coming. So there is my first project in my book. There it is. I'm gonna put it nearby so that I can write in it. Why is not going to my new comments now? Sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. But yes, Michelle sent me those books, so I want to make sure I was putting them on there. So today we're just, you guys are basically watching me just be me on a video, because it's, if I were to put it where you guys could see me, I just feel like it would be a weird angle. Like, sorry for the hand in the camera there. Yeah, see, I don't like it like that. Ugh. So we're just gonna, this thing's kind of hard to manipulate a little bit. We're just gonna go back to that. Yeah, it's one of those I need to play with the angles beforehand. You know, like, eventually I'd like to have a second camera where I can do with StreamYard. And well, first I gotta be able to pay for the premium StreamYard, where I can use 2 camera sources. And then I can have, like, where you can see my face and I can look at you guys, but then you could also see what I'm doing. So, okay. Well, I originally had started where it was going this way, horizontally, but I decided, because it makes kind of a striping effect with the stitches itself, not just the striping of the colors, but there's, like, you can see visible lines that it makes. And so I'm gonna make it this way now. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. And depending on where I place this could also make a difference too. I don't know. I don't know how to explain things very well. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here and being my supporters. I do appreciate you all, and I'm grateful and thankful for you all. So one of these days I need to stop dragging my feet and have an appreciation night where I appreciate you guys and sprinkle you with gifts. Shower you with gifts. There we go. Yes, that exactly, Sammy. That's why when I was like, I only got about this far into it before I went, these are going to be horizontal, because I could see the striping, the lines, and I'm like, that's going to be those lines are going to be horizontal. And then I was thinking, well, so is the self-striping yarn. So I'm like, why am I doing that? Because I need these panels to go this way, long ways, because I'm going to seam them up the long side about halfway up and then leave the other half open. Ooh, Jojo, I have found a website called Stitch Fiddle, and making this cat's meow blanket, there's a way to do this kind of color work that I'm doing in the cat's meow using Stitch Fiddle to create my own patterns. So I think I'm going to do something very similar too. I don't know what picture I'm going to do, like what animal or image that I'm going to do yet. Yeah. Oh, is there? So Stitch Fiddle for a year is like $33, which I thought was pretty good. But if there's a better one, then let me know. Do tell. I'm always up for better. If I can do better. If you can't, I don't think you'll be able to drop a link in here, but just tell me what the website's name is, or the company, or whatever. So it's called Freeze Works. Okay. So can you tell me what makes it better? I'm assuming you've worked with Stitch Fiddle. So, to be able to say that it's better. So I just didn't know if there what's better. What do you think, what do you consider better about it? You know, like to I'm like sell it to me. It's free, right? Well, Stitch Fiddle is too, but I went ahead and paid for it to, well, I guess with it, you know, it being free, you know, you get all the features free, whereas with Stitch Fiddle you have to pay for like being able to get the pattern written out for you, which I was like, that alone right there is worth the money. Is, you know, I can make up the graph and then Stitch Fiddle gives me the pattern written out. But I mean, obviously you would have to test the pattern to make sure it's actually okay. So the images are easier to resize and it's more intuitive. Okay. And it's free. I mean, that right there alone is a selling point. Oh, cool. That is awesome. I'm going to have to remember that. So freeze works. Freeze works. I'm going to write that down. Ugh, without knocking my light off. Freeze works. Has a YouTube channel too to help out. Cool. Well, thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that. Or Google Grid Designer. Huh. I have all kinds of Google products, so I hadn't seen that one yet. So, well, we are at an hour. I'm also of the mindset I don't want to keep you guys. If you guys are good hanging out, I'm almost done with this row. I think I'll finish the row and then I will call it a day on here. So we'll be just a hair over an hour. I don't know why hour is a go-to amount of time, but well, one, I know anything over an hour for me takes forever to upload. Even an hour takes it forever to process and check and all that. You switched from Stitch Fiddle to those, so it has, yeah, well, there you go. That, you know, and I'm a my thinking is the easier the better. Like if it's, you know, if it's gonna help me do something, the better, because with Stitch Fiddle you definitely have to kind of know what you're doing to know where things are at and stuff. Well, Kindle, have a great afternoon. I think we're gonna call it a day here in just a minute. I'm almost done with this row. So like I was saying with this lacy V-stitch, um, the first row is your setup row. So look how much gray I have. You see that? And then I have that much black, but the foundation chain is black, which looks cool, but this strip with the lady. All right, Tammy, go enjoy a nap. I'm going to get off here in just a minute. So the second row after the V-stitch is your repeat rows. So 2 through 5 are your repeat rows. You're going to repeat 4 rows. The second one is, like I said, the granny cluster, because you do three doubles into your V stitches, the space in between your V stitches. And then Jojo, I'm having a hard time remembering, unless it was the Maleficent lady, or I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering. I'm sure I saw it, but a lot of Zooms I'm having trouble making and being there for, because the one on Sundays I used to be able to make for the last part of it, and now I can barely make the beginning of it because of the time that he does it at. And Thursdays are kind of hit or miss because of, you know, our afternoon evening schedules. So I don't get to be there for a lot of the Zooms anymore, and it's sad, but you know, I I would pay the $5, the $4.99 a month to be on his members. So I'm okay with the little bit of Zoom that I get. And if even if he had never done it, I'd be okay with that. Hold on. Another start. Hold on. Start another base color or spool of yarn and saying this strip yarn after 1 or 2 rows. Okay. Anyway, the row number 2 is the granny cluster with 3 double crochets in your V-stitch, and then the next one is you start the row with 2 single crochets, and then you chain 3, and you single crochet into the middle double crochet of the granny cluster from below, and you chain 3 single crochet into the third one or the middle one again, and you keep doing that all the way across, and then when you come on row 4, you do 1 single crochet into the first one, and then you start doing the chain 3 single crochet, chain 3 single crochet into the chain 3 over the chain 3 chains that you make from the row below. So into the chain 3 space, I guess you could say. And then the 5th and final row, you do the V-stitch back into the chain 3 spaces. And you start it all over again. Oh, phooey. I have 1 stitch at the end. What did I do? So I need to take 1 stitch out. Phooey, phooey, phooey. So I either missed one. Go, please. No, I don't want you sitting there. Go. No. 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 2, 2, 2. I'm gonna have to go through. Well, hello, Marianne. I just finished my row that I was on, and I need to go back through, and I don't want to hold you guys any longer. So we've been on here over an hour now. But I gotta go through and make sure I didn't miss, or if I did an extra stitch somewhere, because I have 1 chain, it's hard to see, left, and I should be in the end one. Oh, this is, yeah, well, I'm going into black yarn and I'm talking at the same time, so it's very likely I messed up somewhere, because I did 144. Oh, I know what I did wrong, y'all. I didn't add my last 2. Well, what I think I'm just going to do, though, is figure out how to undo this slip stitch and put it back in a knot. I know there's a way to do it, but I got to figure out how. Because I don't want to cut 1 chain off of here like that one tutorial was doing. So, oh my goodness. Same here, D. Marie. Like, I really hope I have been praying for them that that God puts over a dome of protection, a hand of protection, that they're in his hands and that he keeps them safe. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do, because it's in black. So, well, anyway, friends, I've had fun. I'm glad we had 20 to 30 people in here for an hour. That's awesome. I think I might start doing this on Wednesdays. Just go live around 1. I meant to be on here at 1, but the lunch hour got away from me this morning or this afternoon. So I will plan better next time. It'll either be 1, 1:15, 1:30, and we'll go for an hour, hour and a half. More than likely an hour, but yeah. So yeah, that's my beginning of my Ruana. I'm going to figure out how to take this last chain out of here and go about my day. I hope you guys have a fantastic hump day, as I like to say. Yes, and bless you all too. Don't forget, I like to end my videos with, it's always a beautiful day to be kind and positive and to go make something beautiful. And we'll see you on the next video, friends, and live, and have a great rest of your week and day. So, later, Gators.